this video here. Anger over classic streamer privilege of Pokimane and Asmongold. The salt mines are working overtime on the streamer privilege aspect of the current beta testing in WoW Classic. I try to break it down. That picture of Soda, I know specifically where that was from. That was whenever we did Trainwreck's return cooking stream last year. I remember that shit, dude. Okay, here we go.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering. Sorry I missed the 4 o'clock video. This will probably be coming out at 6 or 7 my time.
Imagine putting multiple videos out a day.
The dog got some
I guess for me, imagine
bad
putting
news.
a video out a
Cancer's
month.
back, but
oh shit,
I've already scheduled surgery to have it removed. I think the pooper has some good miles left on him, so
that's good.
Smash like for good doggo. Send some positive vibes his way. I'll keep you all posted how the surgery goes at the end of June. But I wanted to discuss a little more long form, like the idea of streamer privilege and the amount of salt that seems to be emanating from the classic WoW beta. Now, full disclosure, I am in the beta. I have not been the recipient, from what I can tell, of any of this level of salt or disdain, so I suppose that's good. Yeah, also, I'm going to try to understand both sides of this and understand why that there seems to be hurt feelings in the Blizzard community, and also some harsh realities of it. So the early beta access for WoW Vanilla or WoW Classic started, last week? And there seemed to be this perception that there was like roses and silver, butlers dressed in tuxedos showing up at your door and giving you a sealed envelope with your beta invite. I don't know if Asmongold or Soda Pop or these people or Pokimane got these type of invites, but for me it was just a generic email that I entirely missed in my inbox because it was set.
That's right.
It was filtered as promotional. So the way I noticed was just opening the WoW launcher, going to play BFA because I'm getting back into the game.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I had access. There was like a drop-down list of if I wanted WoW Classic or BFA. So I was like, whoa, I thought it was a glitch. I thought maybe they were just getting ready for the classic rollout, but nope. I was able to log in, create a character, and I'm only level 7 so far, but I've been I've been prudent about reporting bugs when I see them, and I'm trying to put time in every day.
Bugs?
And I'm always trying to find bugs, but I gotta admit, it's also a heck of a lot of fun. So I understand why looking from the outside in at everyone seemingly having fun probably generates a good bit of salt. But I never really understood this argument. So it seems like Asmongold, and by the way, this is not defending Asmongold. I don't know him on a personal level. We spoke ultra briefly.
Yep.
The guy could totally disdain me for all I know. It doesn't change my opinion of the situation and what I think is some undue hate and salt that some of these people have gotten. So I've seen some of these posts like this, and this isn't to name and shame anybody, but you see, ladies and gentlemen, your beta testers have arrived. Well, no, they're far more than these
that's like a streamer
creators that they've listed here.
Holy shit.
But each one of these beta testers apparently has to pass a purity test. So you'll see Shroud, played WoW for years, qualified, check mark.
Okay.
XQC, played WoW before, but hasn't been active in 3 years, admitted to scamming people, not qualified. Pokimane,
hey, that's my boy.
Played WoW in her life. The beta was out and received special treatment from Blizzard staff to get into the beta for advertisement purposes, not qualified to beta test.
Yep.
Again, I don't know if you have some insider information from Blizzard, but the idea that there was
imagine being a level 100 gnome warrior and thinking that you know who's more qualified to beta test than Blizzard. Like, that's impressive, really.
Special treatment there. It seems unlikely. The fact that, if she got an email from someone at Blizzard that was like, hey, try it out, I still think I understand why you would do that. I would understand why you would have a super mega huge streamer, even though, in my opinion, I would rather watch Paint Dry than any one of her streams. That's not really up to me. If I'm Blizzard, having Pokimane stream WoW Classic is probably better from a business standpoint than having Asmongold or Soda Pop and stream it, because these gentlemen already stream WoW.
Yeah, they already know about us.
People that like to watch WoW.
Exactly.
So your penetration in that market, Giggity, is not going to be anywhere near as deep, Giggity, than like some rando streaming it. Now, I agree that a beta test is a beta test, but times have changed. You know, 10 years ago, if you got into a beta, you had to sign an NDA, you had to give up all your rights to talk about it. Sometimes you still had to pay for it.
You still have to do that with the Amazon one.
It was mostly for the hardcore fans of the game. Nowadays, with the release of AAA games in basic beta states, and games as a service, for good or for bad, kind of being what the players are being fed these days. I don't think that you can necessarily call a beta in the way that it was 10 years ago.
No.
Now,
it's an advertisement.
The beta phase, as we saw with like Anthem, for example, this is a promotional period. This is a period where the brands expect streamers to be talking about their game. They expect content creators to be talking about their game. Now, I haven't streamed it. I've streamed it once for like a half an hour on DLive. And maybe I'll do more of it because I enjoy streaming it because you all make me better because you are better at WoW than I am. But at no point did I feel like I got special treatment. I just got lucky.
I'm the best.
And, maybe some friends inside Blizzard helped push my name through. If they did, I appreciate that. But I suppose in a way that's privilege. But I don't think that they're deserving of this level of purity testing and salt. Now, obviously, Pokimane, right? Asmongold, okay, the dude's had 100,000 people watching him play WoW. Hello, like McFly. Even if you ignored the crusade that Asmongold was on to get WoW Classic back, he would still be an absolute auto-include just based on his level of skill and his audience, because also people that are watching
not the first one.
I've often asked my audience when I wasn't sure, is this a bug? And they let me know, and then I would report it. Or they would say it isn't, and I wouldn't. If you look at the money that EA spent, for example, on advertising Apex Legends, it was literally nothing. What did they do? They paid Ninja and other streamers like $1 million to stream the game for a day. Now,
that sounds really good. $1 million one day
worked out for EA because we've seen a colossal drop off in Apex Legends. But I don't think that that's necessarily because the marketing tactics were flawed. I think it was more about keeping people interested in the game and offering new
boring.
That's content and really having your USP, your unique selling proposition, be somewhat different than Fortnite or PUBG to really keep that audience interested. I think above all, that has been a big part of it because yes, streamers can get a ton of eyeballs on games, but if the game isn't good, you're not going to keep anywhere near the retention of, say, if it were good. Now,
that's right.
With WoW Classic, I think that most people you're marketing to are also inactive subs, right? If I can use an example, and I'll be quick. By the way, Asmongold, if you're reacting to this video, at least have the 100,000 people watch you come by and drop a thumbs up, help a brother out,
Okay, dude. Okay. All right. Okay. People, they've become self-aware. All right. You know what? We'll give them a like. Let's give them a like. I'll give them a sub on my second account. All right. Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's the way it goes. He's a smart guy. What can I say?
If I look at how Magic the Gathering is, for example, every year there's a core set, which offers a great opportunity for dormant Magic the Gathering players to get back into the game. It's a great time if you have been away for a few years or whatever. You're like, core set, most of these cards are reprints, so I know the game, I'm going to pop back in.
Right.
That's exactly the target market, I believe, WoW Vanilla is for. WoW Classic, of course it is. To market World of Warcraft with graphics from many, many years ago as if it had never existed would be likely to be a failure. Now, I know a lot of people still like RuneScape and, Path of Exile and stuff, although Path of Exile still has modern graphics.
Path of Exile is awesome.
I think that obviously Blizzard is looking to reactivate a large percentage of the population. And if you can also bring in new viewers, I think that that is excellent. Now, Soda Poppin' and Asmongold are going to get people to reactivate, but also the goodwill from Blizzard will.
Probably.
Now, I know Blizzard messes up a lot of things, specifically with how they deal with the gaming community. I've been harsh, but I feel like if you're going to criticize somebody, then you also have to be positive, and you have to give credit where credit is due. Otherwise, you're just mining salt all the time, and, you know, that's just not realistic.
Okay.
You have Soda Poppin'. Obviously, it seems like, you know, an auto-include Destiny, super toxic to other streamers. He's been toxic his entire Blizzard career, playing StarCraft 2, WoW 5 times his career, not qualified. You know,
look at this snowflake.
I mean, how can you be qualified or not?
Toxic.
I mean, ultimately,
Give me a
if
fucking
Destiny streams it for a large audience and he's diligent about reporting bugs, that's the only qualification that you need. And also, I think there's something to having beta testers that aren't super experienced too. Remember that. Like, if you're new to the game,
look at this. Look at this. Mitch Jones, extremely toxic. Imagine thinking in any world that a multi-rank 1 gladiator is not qualified to beta test the game. Like, what a pussy ass, bitch ass, weak, soft, baby back bitch made this list. This is so sad.
Looking at things with a different eye. You know, you're looking at things from a different lens than somebody who's super experienced who might not see the forest from the trees all the time. You talk about here a good post where, you know, when BFA launched so with recent decisions at Blizzard to cut down on cost, how better to market Classic with little to no cost, invite every possible streamer on the planet in the beta, and invite his or her mother as a bonus, just as a need to cover up this dedicated player base. Face it, Classic is out in 3 months, and I've yet to see any ad or commercial. However, I think they've reached a much broader audience with these pop star streamers, i.e. Pokimane, Genius, Blizzard, great thinking. And I think, yeah, I mean, the beta test can have more than one purpose. You can use it to market test, for example, when you hit a streamer that isn't your market, like Pokimane, and you see how many of her subscribers, you know, sign up for the beta test. You can also test the interactions with more seasoned players like Asmongold or Soda Poppin'. I don't think that reacting things like, I understand everyone's excitement around the beta and how everyone wants to get in. I'm one of them, but I think everyone may be overreacting to the streamer privilege. Asmongold has been on WoW, has played more than anyone. It makes perfect sense that the guy got it. Say what you want, but he's literally the biggest face of WoW. Well, he's one of the bigger faces, certainly. Now comes Pokimane getting in the beta. Everyone should have an understanding of promoting a product. She has a lot of eyes watching her, and it's literally free advertisement for Blizzard. Exactly. I mean, I think that, you know, whether or not you like these people, if you really want WoW Classic, you want it to be successful, which means it needs a lot of financial support. I mean,
what are you guys saying one of? Like, is Esfond, Preach, Soda, like Mitch? I'm not the only guy up here doing WoW content. Like that's I don't have a problem. Like Nobble has a huge audience on YouTube. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Blizzard World of Warcraft has been on the decline for many, many, many years, and the
that's
threads
true.
in the Wizard forums or the Blizzard forums just, you know, I don't understand it. You know, can't you guys wait 3 months? Sheesh. Yes, streamers and influencers are going to get priority, but it's a good thing. Like, Pokemon's audience is not WoW-centric, but will draw more players for the community. Exactly. Don't you want to have a thriving community? Don't you want to have tons of people to your left and to your right to guild up with? I want new people in.
Yeah, they unironically don't.
Old people to reactivate, because I really like the WoW Classic experience. I like the grind. I like that things are hard. I like that it's frustrating. I don't want everything to be easy for me. Even when I jump into BFA, I don't want to jump in at a high-level character. I want to experience the grind. I want to learn things along the way. That's how I am. I know that not everybody's like that, but WoW Classic isn't for everybody. And posts like this, Blizzard doesn't care about loyalty. People who advocated for 10+ years of vanilla.
What do you mean? What's he loyal to? He's got 5,000 achievement points. Probably didn't play the game. What do you mean? There's no way you can play WoW and have 5,000 achievement points.
People who actually play vanilla, people who signed the petition, people who paid for BlizzCon, no beta invite. I doubt that's entirely true. I'm sure there are plenty of people in the beta that do attend BlizzCon, that did play vanilla, that did advocate for vanilla. This is just a blind statement with no factual backing. Someone who is a streamer on Twitch that plays a variety of games but doesn't actively play World of Warcraft, someone who has ever played World of Warcraft vanilla but they have influence online, guaranteed beta invite. Again, hyperbole. I'm sure there are plenty of streamers that wanted to get a beta invite and didn't get it. Quote from
XQC and Mitch, 2 examples. Like, they didn't get in at the beginning.
From
XQC got it. He didn't get it on day 1, though. And Fandy. That's right. Chat, if you know anybody at Blizzard that wants to give Fandy an invite, let him know. She should be in the beta.
Stress test about closed beta. You were only invited to the stress test. We only invited a small pool of friends and family and testers to be in the closed beta for Classic WoW. We won't be sending any more invites at this time, even though you've resubbed to try to have a chance to help us. Too bad.
That's dumb. Well, that's so dumb.
That, I think, is where a lot of the salt comes from. I think that people who did resub, for example, I did resub with the sole purpose of applying to the beta and saying thank you to Blizzard for listening to the fandom. The whole you think you want it but you don't thing was, I have to put my money where my mouth was, and I helped signal boost a lot of that. And so just like with the Sonic movie remake, all right, I griped about the design of Sonic online, so therefore I've got to go see the movie, because I'm a hypocrite then if I say, well, you got to change it, and then I don't go. You know, would I have wanted to see Sonic on opening night either way? Probably not. But because they listen to the fandom, I've got to go see it now. Same with WoW Classic. I hope that a lot of the salt dies down. I hope that this is just a vocal minority, which I'm sure it is, because, you know, ultimately, I get that there's some feel bads, especially if you reactivate it, but it's just a few months away. All of these beta characters are going to be wiped out. We're all going to be starting over from scratch again. Hopefully, it dies down and everyone gets into WoW Classic, and I look forward to hopefully them releasing more expansions so we can relive all of them mildly updated as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
There we go. You know, I had to watch a video about me. Like, okay. Everybody knew this is what was happening, right? Obviously, I'm like, no, people are just fucking pissed off. Like, look at the kind of shit they say. Where is this here? Let me go ahead and let me pause this. I'll have it, like, reload. It's like somebody made a list of every bad thing. Like, it was Asmongold and McConnell. Generally pretty toxic. And he's also saying that I'm brainwashed by my girlfriend. Hey, Squad W, brother. Yeah, sure. Listen. Here's the thing. This guy has an obvious fucking agenda. This is a very, very clear agenda. Let's look at McConnell's. Pretty obvious. For that reason, he got invited to beta because of Asmon. Like, people just talk so much shit, dude. And they get mad. Listen, people get mad all they want. They can get mad all they want. I'm leveling up. I'm playing Classic WoW. Like, honestly, the fact that I can make this person mad makes me happier than I have the beta. So the fact that this post was made makes me happy, because I know that I made this person's day worse. Think about how much time it took him to write all that out. It must have taken him like probably like 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour to write all of this stuff out, do research on each person, everything. Like, I've ruined this person's day, and I don't even know who they are. That's special. If I can ruin someone's day and I don't even know their name, there's no better feeling than that, guys. Let me tell you something. There's no better feeling. Also, give them publicity? Yeah. I mean, everybody wins. NMP comment? Wait, NMP comment? Wait, what is NMP saying? It's not like loading. Just a second. Let me see if I can get to load again. Is there somebody that links the thread? I don't want to like go through this for too long, but let's see if we can find a thread here. Let's see. Here's the post. Okay, let's see what the post is here. All right. Let's see. I'll watch that one tomorrow or something. I don't want to deal with it right now. NMP. Actually terrible. Regardless, not qualified, regardless of if he played or not. NMP is a rank 1 gladiator. Just played the game for like 10 years. This guy's a rank 1 retard who doesn't even have a max level character. You want to talk about who can and can't play the beta? I'll tell you one thing. Blizzard made the right decision by not inviting him. Because you know he's not in it, because if he was, he'd be playing the beta and not making threads complaining. It's sad. I'm Squad W all day. Really, bro? I had no idea. I really would have never guessed that he was Squad W. There's no... How could I have ever possibly guessed that he would be Squad W? Friend Zone? Well, the thing with Friend Zone... I want to tell a story about Friend Zone. It's a good one, I think, Darkspear, right? Yeah, Darkspear. So Friend Zone, there were a lot of the players from my guild that left Friend Zone, and this was at the beginning, or sorry, the middle of Cataclysm in Firelands or something. Yeah, Firelands in Siege of Orgrimmar. And the first people that left Friend Zone left the guild because it was obviously a better guild than our guild. And as more and more of our rejects from our guild that were too soft and too pathetic and bad at the game to stay and actually earn their spot in our guild got removed and put into Friend Zone because they wanted to play with each other, the guild Friend Zone slowly lost more and more rankings over time to the point where actually the guild became worse than our guild because so many bad players from our guild had left our guild and went over to that guild. It's actually fucking hilarious that happened. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, anyway, like, this guy's obviously mad. I'm not going to read all these threads. It's too many fucking posts to read, but it's obviously pretty funny. Check his post history. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I don't want to deal with it. You realize we're 99 Mythic? No, I understand that. You're obviously, yeah, you guys did great. But you were a lot better in Cataclysm, and after you invited all of our rejects, your guild got worse and worse over time. All you have to do is look at your parses. Look, I'll go and I'll look. WoW progress. Let's do it right now. WoW progress. Okay, Friend Zone. Okay, let's see if we can find it here. Okay, so Ruby Sanctum, tier, what is this, tier 12, right? 5 of 7 heroic. Well, let me see. Oh shit, just a second. Let me pull this back up. More, tier 7. Let me see, which is the one that I have to look at, because it's 10 and 25 man, so it's split. Okay, I think that they left on this server, right about here. And then tier 14. Let me see if I can figure out where it is. Okay, I think this is where they actually had them combined. All right, let's see. Tier 14, tier 15. Oh, actually, they got better. I'm trying to remember when this was. I think it was in Siege of Orgrimmar. I might be wrong, though. We'll see. See if I can go all the way over here. Actually, let me see where they are for Battle of Dazara Lore. 9 of 9 Mythic. Okay. It seems like they've improved. Let me see if those people are still on the roster. Good call, guys. Really good call. Yeah, all the people are gone. Fake news? Well, no, it's not fake. Like, I mean, if you want me to go all the way back, right? Let me see if I can find it. Tier 12. So they joined in tier 11 or tier 13. Yeah, none of the people are still in the guild anymore. I don't feel bad about that whatsoever. It doesn't matter to me. It's completely okay. Okay, and also, if you can see here, obviously, they were US 56 and 69 going into, what do you call it? WOD. They lost almost 100 ranks. I mean, you can just look at it right there. It says it right there under progress. So I was right. Exposed. Yeah, there you go. Don't know who Friend Zone is? Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Why is the sex number? Yeah, listen, I was right, okay? And let's see, link to the video, please. Check his achievements. I'm not going to wait too much time for that. Okay, let me make sure that I read the rest of these. Look at the bottom post, China Pharaoh. Oh, who cares, dude? Doesn't even matter. I've been following you for years. Thank you. Kryptoni, thank you for the $20. I appreciate that, man. Swifty wasn't even on that list. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He might not have brought him up. Okay, link to the thread. Let me see if I can find the thread. Yeah, this is the link right here. There you go. Anyway, boys, I do have to call it a day. I've got to go get some food. I'm hungry. I wanted to watch this video to end the stream. And until next time, let me go ahead. I got to put on some music, though.